The Whispering Man. Late one autumn night, Jacob sat alone in his dimly lit apartment, flipping through the channels on his old TV. The static between stations sent a faint crackle through the room, blending with the howling wind outside. He had moved to this new town only a month ago, and something about it felt off. At first, he thought it was just the loneliness of being in an unfamiliar place. But then came the whispers. They started subtly, a faint, unintelligible murmur in the dead of night. At first, he convinced himself it was just his overactive imagination, the sound of wind through the trees. But then, the whispers became clearer. "Jacob, I see you." His blood ran cold. He spun around, his heart hammering. The apartment was empty. He checked the locks, the windows. Nothing was out of place. But the voice, it had been right behind him. The next night, it happened again. Only this time, he saw something. In the reflection of his living room window behind his own pale face stood a tall, shadowy figure. It didn't move. It didn't breathe. It just watched. Jacob turned sharply. Nothing was there. But when he looked back at the window, the figure remained, grinning. The whispers grew louder, more insistent. "Let me in." He refused to sleep. Coffee and fear kept him awake. He researched local history, desperate for an explanation. That's when he found it. A legend about the Whispering Man, a faceless entity said to haunt those who lived alone, feeding off their isolation, whispering to them until they finally let him in. The legend said the only way to stop him was to acknowledge him but never answer. Never speak back. Never let him in. That night, Jacob sat frozen, heart pounding as the whispers filled his room. "Jacob, why won't you talk to me?" The shadow in the window twisted unnaturally, its grin stretching wider. "Jacob, I'm so lonely." He clenched his fists, nails digging into his palms. He wouldn't respond. He wouldn't let it in. Then the voice changed. It became his mother's. "Jacob, please, help me." Tears welled in his eyes. It sounded so real. His mother, who had passed away years ago. "Please, Jacob, just say something." His lips trembled. His body ached to respond. But deep inside, something told him it wasn't her, so he stayed silent. The whispers turned to screams. The figure in the window contorted, its grin vanishing into a twisted maw of rage. The room shook. The lights flickered. And then, silence. The next morning, the whispers were gone. The window was empty. The legend was true. He had resisted, and the Whispering Man had moved on. But Jacob knew the truth. He hadn't defeated it. It was just waiting for someone else to let it in. Would you? Let us know what you guys would like to hear next. Don't forget to like and subscribe.